The boss. Later that morning, you entered the immaculate lobby of Dalton Enterprises and approached the front desk. Anna. Hi, I'm here for the nanny interview with Mr. Dalton. Receptionist. Uh, yes, his 10 o'clock is running late, but he said to send you in. Follow me. You are cool, calm, and collected as the receptionist leads you through the halls of Dalton Enterprises. But as soon as you step inside Mr. Dalton's office, all rational thought disappears when you see him glance up from his desk. Anna. Oh, wow. How he is even more gorgeous in person. Colleague. Still need to discuss the marketing for the Lithia project. I say we go all in one the healthcare side, put our money into doctor ads. Mr. Dalton gestures for you to come in and sit as he tries to wrap up his previous meeting. Mr. Dalton. Isn't that the same strategy that almost sunk our last attempt to enter the women's health sector? I need you to think outside the box, David. You know how important this is to me. David. I suppose we could get straight to the source, but women who don't want all the science talk thrown at them. Mr. Dalton. What do you think? With a start, you realize Mr. Dalton is talking to you. Anna. Me? Mr. Dalton. Yes, you, Miss Watson. How would you approach marketing new tech design to make C-sections safer and easier? Anna. I think you should not dumb down the science for your customers. Just because they are women doesn't mean they can't handle the science talk. Mr. Dalton. I couldn't agree more. David, I want a new plan that takes her advice into account on my desk by end of day. Understood? David. But Mr. Dalton. Or do I need to find someone else to take over the project? Miss Watson is already here for an interview. David. I'll get it done. David huffs as he gathers his papers and hurries from the room. Mr. Dalton turns to give you his full attention, and your breath catches as the intensity of his gaze. Mr. Dalton. I'm sorry about that. I have got a packed schedule this morning, but I'm glad you were able to come in. It's nice to officially meet you, Miss Watson. Mr. Dalton reaches to shake your hand, and you feel an illicit spark as your skin brushes against his. Mr. Dalton. Tell me, what made you apply for this nanny position? Anna. Honestly, I applied because I love kids. I have a natural affinity for childcare. I enjoy instilling important principles such as patience and self-discipline, but I like to have fun too. I'm very energetic and playful. Mr. Dalton. My boys definitely require all those things. Mr. Dalton leans a hip against his desk. You are excruciatingly aware that there's nothing between the two of you, except maybe your fantasies from this morning. Anna. I just received my master's in chemistry, and all my lab work has definitely prepared for me for taking care of young children. After all, chemists are used to handling high stakes spills. Mr. Dalton chuckles, and his gaze lingers on you for just a moment too long. Finally, he looks away and clears his throat. Mr. Dalton. The boys are still feeling the loss of their mother. It was almost 5 years ago now, but even though you have never met them, your heart aches for these boys. Anna, that's not something you can just get over, Mr. Charlton. Exactly, and I'm afraid they often take it out on their nanny. Can you handle that? Anna, of course, Mr. Charlton. Then I have just one more questions for you, Miss Watson, and I want you to be completely honest. Mr. Charlton leans forward earnestly, and once again you can feel the electricity, the anticipation crackle in the air between you. Mr. Charlton, if you could go back in time and tell your younger self one piece of advice, what would it be? Anna, I would tell younger me to take more risks. I admit I was a little shy when I was a kid. I wish I would taken that leap of faith more often, Mr. Talton, very impressive. You're wise beyond your years. Receptionist. Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Talton, but your car has arrived for the meeting over lunch at Latu, dear Kent. Mr. Talton nods to her, then turns his attention back to you. Mr. Talton, the next part of this interview will take place this evening at my home. Anna, it will? Mr. Dalton hands you his card with home address written on the back. Mr. Dalton, see you at 7, Miss Watson. That evening, you find yourself keeping up at one of the most luxurious apartment building in the entire city. You can't help but wonder if they will even let you in as you approach the doorman. Hello. This is going to sound crazy, but Sam Dalton invited me here for a job interview. Doorman. Yes, I have been expecting you. You can go right up to the penthouse suite. Good luck. You gulp as the elevator doors shut behind you. You can't believe this place might actually be your home if all goes well. Anna, I can't get ahead of myself. I have got to stay focused. Anna, I'll just think about how hot Mr. Dalton is. And that body. How I would like those strong hands to slip between my... Wait, no, this is totally inappropriate. I should definitely not be thinking about running into my future boss fresh out of the shower in just a towel. You take a deep breath to calm your racing pulse as you reach the top floor. The doors of the elevator coast open, letting you out into the palatial penthouse suite and directly in the path of twin boys yelling foam swords. One of the boy, intruder at the castle gates, ready your horses, boys. Another boy, aye, ready we be, charge. Anna, ooh, fight back. Thinking fast, you grab a spear sword off the couch. Thank Anna. Think again, soldiers. You parry with the foam toys, holding your own against the onslaught of attacks. You'll never get the best of Captain Anna. One of the boy. Oh, Admiral Mason, she can fight. Mason. That's why you gotta stick to the battle plan, Admiral Mikey. Mikey. Hush, where's the fun in that? Mr. Dalton. Miss Watson, I didn't hear you come in. Boys, give us some space. We don't want to send her running already. Mason. But she was smiling the whole time. Well, mostly. Mr. Dalton. Mason, Mikey, apologize now. Mason. Sorry, Miss Watson. Mikey. Yeah, sorry. Mr. Dalton. Close enough. Miss Watson, let's test your bedtime skills, shall we? You nod, acutely aware of Sam's gaze on you. You studiously turn your attention back to the twins. Anna. First things first, have you brushed your teeth since dinner? Mason. I'm on it. Mason bolts towards the bathroom, but Mikey hangs back and pouts. Oh, come on, lady. I hate brushing my teeth. Mean tests, gross. Anna. But Mikey, you don't want Mason to win, do you? He's already got a considerable jump on you, unless maybe you're okay with him being the fastest. Mikey. No way, I'm going right now. Mikey turns and sprints down the hall. You and Sam follow close behind to supervise Mr. Dalton. Nicely done. Anna, I'm just getting started. 10 minutes later, you have settled another argument over who gets to wear the red pajamas and what bedtime story to read. Finally, you finish tucking the boys in bed, then step back so Sam can say good night. Mason. I like Miss Watson, Dad. Mikey. Yeah, can we keep her? Mr. Dalton. We'll see, boys. Sweet dreams. As the two of you return to the den, Mr. Dalton gives you an impressed smile. Mr. Dalton. No one has ever been able to put the boys down like that on the first try. I normally have to step in and negotiate a deal. Anna. Well, I have something those other nannies didn't. Chemistry. You lock eyes for a long moment, the tension shimmering in the air between you. Finally, Mr. Dalton chuckles. That's true. I haven't interviewed anyone else with a chemistry degree. Follow me. I want to show you something. You walk behind him past a home office and your eyes linger on what you see inside. Bottle of expensive liquor. Anna. I bet that bourbon costs more than my net worth. You glance away and your gaze locks with Mr. Dalton's again. You smile sheepishly. Anna. Sorry, I wasn't trying to snoop. It just caught my eye. Mr. Dalton. No need to apologize. You care to step inside and share a nightcap, Miss Watson? After all, if you're going to be Mikey and Mason's nanny, I should get to know you, and you should get to know me. His eyes remain fixed with yours, and you feel yourself shifting ever closer with his almost trance-like pull. But you take a rain check. Anna, I appreciate the offer, but it's getting late. Maybe next time. Mr. Dalton. Then there's just this final thing. Mr. Dalton motions for you to follow him farther down the hall. He leads you into a bedroom. Images from your dream this morning flood your mind. Mr. Dalton, are you ready to walk out for me, Anna? Mr. Dalton. Miss Watson, did you hear me? If you want the job, it's yours. You can move into your room tomorrow. Anna. Really? Oh my God, thank you. You impulsively throw your arms around Mr. Dalton in an elated hug, then realize you can feel every inch of his body along yours. Your face flushes. Anna, I should indulge just this once. You savored the brief opportunity to press your body against his, inhaling his scent. Anna, I hope you will excuse me, Mr. Dalton. It's just this opportunity means so much to me. You finally step back, and Mr. Dalton blinks, swallowing hard. He offers you his hand with a gentle smile. Mr. Dalton, think nothing of it. And considering we will be sharing such close quarters, I think you should probably start calling me Sam. Assuming, of course, that it's okay if I call you Anna. Anna. Of course, I can't wait to move in and get to know you and your beautiful family, Sam. The next morning, you have almost finished packing up your stuff when you lock eyes with your best friend Jenny. Anna. Anyway, the money's great, the kids are great, and Sam is great. It's basically a great way to kill time while I figure out what to do post-grad. Jenny. I get it. The biotic billionaire is great. But how hot is he? Like on a scale of clothes fresh from the dryer to I'm chugging Tabasco, he is. Anna. Jenny, he's Tabasco? Those eyes, that hair. Not to mention the body on this man. He's my boss though, so nothing going to happen. Jenny. I have to see this for myself. Jenny grabs her phone and does a quick search. Jenny. Damn, he's streaming, looking gorgeous at this charity ball, looking gorgeous, shaking hands with our senator. Oh, look, Star Gossip just added a news alert about him. Billionaire Sam Dalton is tying the knot? Anna. Wait, what? Jenny shows you her phone, and there in undeniable black and white you read the breaking news for yourself. Anna. What? Sam's engaged?